Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a Thursday afternoon video, June the 26th, 2025. Thank you for watching right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling Channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. Share the video all over the internet with your friends and family and wherever else. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because if you do, you, sir, fat boy, or pretty much SOL. And you know what that means? Ha! And now that's it. You like it? If you don't know what SOL means, look it up, asshole. That's that. Alright, so once again, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on the video, and all that good shit. But if you leave stupid comments, bye-bye to you. You get sent to the Shadow Realm. Satan will cut off your balls and then eat your soul. So please don't do that. Do it on your dead channel that nobody gives two fucks about with your fake subs. I don't have fake subs. I have real subs. I don't care if they don't comment on my video. I don't care. I'm just doing this for fun. If you can't understand that, then fuck you. That's that. Alright, and for our newbies here, if you're just watching my channel for the very first time, and you're thinking about subscribing, please hit that subscribe button down below. We're getting on our way up to 850 subscribers. Don't know when. We're not going to get there by July 4th weekend, but we're getting there. We'll probably get there by the end of the summer, by September at least, but we'll see. And then our road to 1,000 will begin. I won't get there till next year, maybe, but anyway, we'll see what happens with that. But hit that subscribe button if you're a first-time viewer and you like what you see. Please hit that like button and tell all the other schmucks that don't think my videos are great that you like the video, so you're gonna stick that thumb up there, asshole. So that's where it belongs. And then you share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to hit that bell for more. And as we say in the business, when you do subscribe to my channels, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cold one. Coke Zero. Sit back, relax, grab your own cold one. Put your feet up. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. So come on in, the water's fine. But you're not. And that's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday. You know what that means. We got a double header. Where are we at? Triple header tonight. We got TNA Ring of Honor tonight on, well, TNA on Access TV, Ring of Honor on Honor Club. For you have to pay. I don't have to pay. And we also got a special edition of Collision tonight, taped. It's not live, it's taped. It was taped last night. So we're getting it tonight. We're not getting it this weekend. I don't know why, but go ahead with that. So that'll be on TNT tonight. So whatever you want to watch tonight, go have fun. And we'll talk about all that later. But hope everybody had a great, is having a great, or is having a great Thursday. Cooler here in the Northeast, windy, which is great. 76 degrees right now. Gonna be rain, a little bit of rain tomorrow. 70 degrees, so it's gonna be, like fall, almost like, well, I want to say, well, maybe a little bit of early fall, late spring weather, and then back into the heat box we go. Pretty much Saturday. We're just gonna pour like cats and dogs on Saturday, and then forget it. 90-degree weather again by the time we hit July 4th weekend, and a little bit of rain next week. Not for July 4th, which is great for the Macy's 4th of July fireworks festivities, the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Can't wait for that. I will be there, actually. See Joey Chestnut hopefully win, but I mean, we'll see. And it's gonna be packed down there. So if you're going there, get there like at 9 o'clock in the morning, because you don't want to get there when it starts at 12:30, because it is gonna be packed, and you won't get out of there if you're driving. Fuck that. You won't get out of Coney Island alive. Shit. And on the trains, it's even worse. Because everybody's going to go to the beach, everybody's going to Nathan's, maybe going to see the Cyclones. the South Atlantic champions, I might add, for the first half of the season. So at least one New York team got a title this season, even though it's a half season. We got the other half starting. I think it started already. So, but they'll end in early September. So we're on the second half track right now with the Cyclones right now. But they're doing great. I love it. I want more of it. I was thinking of going to the game on Saturday, but since it's gonna rain, I'm not going. So I'm not going Sunday because I got other festivities to do on Sunday. So. But we got that, so 4th of July is coming up. It's going to be great here in the Northeast. A little bit of rain on next Saturday, but it is what it is. But that's that. But whatever you're doing for July 4th weekend, be safe, be well, don't blow yourself up. But for other people I know, I hope you do blow yourself up. Blow off your dick, for all I care. Maybe I'll shove a firecracker up your ass, maybe an M80. That'd be nice. Splattered fucking carcass all over the fucking place. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, enough update. Boo! Funky! Ladies and gentlemen, on this nice, well, not nice, it is overcast, Thursday afternoon, June the 26th, 2025, right here on the Peter Joseph channel. I'm Peter Joseph, your wild and crazy host. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling and anything else I feel like talking about. And if you like it, great. You don't, well, suck my dick and get out of here. Actually, don't. Your girlfriend and your mom will suck my dick, and then I'll kick your ass, and then you will get out of here. I'll throw you out like yesterday's condoms. But I digress on that. Let me move on. Alright, on this Thursday afternoon, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite review for last night, June 25th, 2025. And we are emanating from where Collision was, and it is tonight, from the Showwear Center in Kent, Washington, outside of Seattle. We all know who lives in Seattle. Hi, guys! It's me, Darby, your great friend that puts my hand in my face because I wear so much fucking face paint. I look so fucking emo. I love you guys so much. I'm coming back real soon. Unless I gotta climb another mountain. I'm so fucking emo. I live in Seattle. I live in my car. I weigh 150 pounds soaking wet. Guys, I miss you, guys. Go away, Darby, you emo fuck. No, I love emo people. You know, they're cool. But he's weird. I met Darby once. Ooh. Pleasant experience, but, you know, he's kind of weird. Hi, Mr. Joseph, how you doing? Hi, Darby, what are you doing? Darby, what do you want? Oh, I just want to say hi. Hi. Go away. Go hang out with somebody. You know, go away. Go do your skateboarding crap. Go do an M8, not M80, what am I talking about? Go do an ollie off the fucking building. Break your fucking head off, or open or something. You maniac. Alright, we got that. Alright, so Dynamite last night. Like this! But, decent show, one it was. And our commentary team, as always, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the biggest Met fan I know, and he is very happy they finally won 7-3 last night over JD's Braves. Hey, JD, did you take that loss very good? I know you were crying up a storm, little bitch. Don't worry, we got two more. We got two more tonight. We're going to kick your ass, too, hopefully. I don't even know who's pitching tonight, but let's see what happens tonight. Game 3 of that 4-game series in Citi Field. Actually, it's game 4, because I won last night. So, I don't even know. I forget. I don't even have my phone near me. My other phone. My main phone, really. I think it's game 3 or game 4 of that 4-game series. So, those Mets did away with York. Can split this series, and then they go to Schittsburg this weekend. I don't know if they're going to play all 3 games, but because it's going to be raining like bleh. I mean, we'll see. So, first time we see the Buccos in Schittsburg, around the area where our good buddy Chugs, Adam Cole baby lives. He was around that area. not Pittsburgh itself, but around that area. And another person who lives in Pittsburgh is Britt Baker, the resident dentist. I should have went to Britt Baker to fix my grill. But then again, I'd fix her. Never mind. She's a nice lady. She probably is. Probably will go roto-rooter on my mouth in more ways than one. I digress. Alright, so we got that. That's the Mets. And Yankees, who gives a shit? Can't even beat the fucking Reds. I know they won last night. Whoop-de-doo! Get ready, next weekend, you're dead. Mets, Yanks, round 2 electric boogaloo of the Subway Series next weekend. The 4th of July weekend is going to be hot, and it's going to be exciting with the Mets and the Skankies. So, we'll see what happens with that. And all the Yankees took 2 or 3 the first time, and now we're in an actual stadium, not a dump. We'll see what happens this time. That's starting next Friday night, my friends, and it's fireworks night. Both, we get Macy's fireworks, and hopefully we get Met fireworks all night long. That's that. Alright, so Taz is all happy. The Mets won last night. And also, Ian Rigaboring on commentary. And Tony Schiavone somewhere in the back somewhere. Alright, we're a couple weeks away from All In. Still finalizing the card. A couple of new matches were announced. We got the Casino Battle Royale for the men and the women. Women's Casino Battle Royale for the first time ever. So, we're going to see who actually is entrant number 1. We got all that. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Alright, so we start the show off with Timeless Tony San Diego! Tony Storm, darling! Tony Storm, or Tony San Diego, whatever you want to call her nowadays, with Duta. They're entering the arena, but then that bitch, Monet, Mercedes Monet, jumps Tony and Luther in the back, you son of a bitch. Beats the fuck out of her all the way into the arena. Tries to lock in the bank statement or the, whatever she calls that fucking STF move. I think it's a bank statement. The money maker, I think. Anyway, finally gets it on after a little struggle. Finally gets it on. And then referees and agents have to come out to stop that. Eventually, Mina! Hi, baby. My 4th amazingly hot Asian wife. Looking great. Hopefully you see her tonight on Collision, but I don't know. I didn't read the results if Mina was on the show, but Mina was in the back with me. That's another story for another time. So Mina made the save, and then Mercedes calls Tony a stupid little bitch. Oh, who's talking, bitch? Who's talking? And then said, let the games begin after what Tony did last week. Huh? It's gonna be a banger match in 2 weeks. I really do not want Mercedes to win belt number 7. I want her to start losing all those belts. And speaking of Mina gets another TBS title shot. Why? When we know she's not gonna win. I love her, but she's not gonna win, obviously. Unless the unthinkable happens next week on AEW 300. Maybe, just maybe, Tony screws, not in a good way, Mercedes, and Mina beats Mercedes, and then the dominoes start falling, or her belts go bye-bye. And then eventually her relationship with the Beast, Mortos, goes bye-bye too, because I ain't going anywhere. I tell you right now, they will not last at least 6 months. Because she's too fucking high maintenance for anybody. Not including me. I couldn't put up with that, man. She's just so stuck up. Kind of like Rosa in a way, but, I'm kidding! She's gonna hit me later. I'll hit her later. Rounds, my friend, rounds! Hey, you have any of that Foster's beer left? Yeah, I need some later, thank you. Frosters, I'm struggling for beer, mate. No, I'm not gonna get myself drunk to fuck girls. I don't need to get drunk to fuck girls. I don't need girls to get drunk to fuck me either. So fuck you. Just jealous because I get more pussy than you do. Alright, so we got that. Mercedes beats up on Tony. And then Mina makes the save. And then we got Mina again against Mercedes for the TBS title next week on the program AEW 300. Are you not entertained? So AEW is going Sparta next week. The first movie was good. The second one, not so much. It was called 301 or some shit like that. I don't know. At least it was better than Gladiator 2. I never liked Gladiator 2. I didn't really like it that much. Gladiator 1 was always fun. I'll get that. Alright, after that, then the Young Bucks. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson come out. And basically they said, they talked some shit about Swerve and Ocean Spray. And they were supposed to have a tag team match with Lee Johnson and Blake Christian later in the show. But they're like, no, you guys are coming out right now. Right now. Alright, so instead of the second hour, we get it now. Alright, so we get to match number 1. Will Ocean Spray reach for the sky? Whoa! Bam! Who came out a little bit late for your entrance and he was taping up his wrists. Do you really need wrist tape, dude? Alright, and Swerve comes out with my good buddy. Please, for the love of God, please buy his coffee. PrinceNanaCoffee.com. Or just Google it. Buy yourself a bag of his great tasting coffee. Rosa fucking loves Prince Nana's coffee. And I'm not talking about that kind of coffee. But, you know, she religiously drinks coffee. She loves that coffee. Loves it. Loves it, Prince. And we need another shipment. I'm sorry. So, I'll get in touch with you later. But she loves that coffee. I don't really drink coffee. I've tasted it. Not bad. Not bad. It might turn me into a coffee drinker, but I'm not a coffee drinker. But, you know, I drink tea. Like iced tea. Or herbal tea. A good old-fashioned Coke. Coke Zero. I should have got the Pepsi Zero. Next time I gotta go to the supermarket this weekend. I might get some Pepsi Zero. Or Pepsi One, whatever it's called. No, I think it's Pepsi Zero. Zero Pepsi, low sugar. Alright, so they come out with, Nana comes out as Dancey Swerve. Alright, so they take on Lee Johnson and Vanilla Boy Blake Christian. Wasn't anything to write home about. Pretty decent, not great. So it starts off with Swerve, puts everything together. Oja Spray and Blake Christian start things off. He charges into a big boot in the corner, and a double big boot by Swerve and Ocean Spray dropped Lee Johnson, and then I think it was Ocean Spray goes up the phenomenal forearm. Stop trying to be AJ Styles, you're not. It's all loaded up. Then the Young Bucks, they once again come out and they sit down and watch the match. That causes a distraction, which allowed Blake Christian to knock Ocean Spray to the floor. Ow! We go to break. We come right back. Blake gives Ocean Spray the strut on the old school wrist arm drag. 30 seconds, by the way. That was kind of cool. Ocean Spray eventually gets the hot tag to Swerve, who comes in, cleans house. They hit Chasing the Dragon. You stop using that move. Only Adam Cole can use that move because he's allowed to use it because Kyle uses it. O'Reilly, not Fletcher. Oh, where's Bobby Fish when I need him? Tell me when I'm telling lies, Bobby. I miss you, dude. We do. I don't know what he's doing these days, but I take back everything I said. Remember that. I take back everything I said at that Ring of Honor show. I don't remember what show that was. It was War of the Worlds. Not War of the Worlds. Shit. I forget what show it is. It was, the Bucks versus the American Wolves, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards, against Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Red Dragon. Great match, and that was around the time where Ring of Honor Tag Team Wrestling was epic with the Briscoes, and everything. I think the Motor City Machine Guns were around that time too. It was 2017-ish, somewhere around that there. They had a great triple threat match. Red Dragon won the belts back, I think from the Bucks. And then, Todd Sinclair's giving them the belts. Freaking Eddie, I think it was Eddie Edwards is down in front of me, mind you, through a table. Which I took some of the pieces home, which I don't have with me right now. And then Todd's giving him a belt. No, I think Bobby Fish said, "Hey Todd, give this sexy man a belt." So I go, "Hey, he's not that sexy." And then Bobby Fish obviously might have heard that, and he looks at me, he goes, "Oh, and you are?" And then we had a little mini like argument. And he said, like, I forget what he said after that. He's like, "And you are?" I said, "You look, yeah." He made fun of my shirt or something. I think I was wearing an Adam Cole shirt or something like that. And he made fun of my shirt. I started smiling. I was like, okay, Bobby, okay, you're great. Hitting him from that day. Then he actually came to a freaking indie show around my area. And he was in some match, and I was sitting ringside. And I'm like, I get up, I start clapping. He just stopped and looked at me for a second, and then he kept going. And then I met him during an intermission. I met him. I was like, he actually he remembered me. He's like, "Weren't you the guy at that Ring of Honor show that said that Kyle O'Reilly wasn't sexy?" I go, "Yeah." I didn't mean it. I was just joking around. He's like, "I take everything back." He's like, "Ah, it's so cool. It's cool. Don't do it again." Okay. So from this day, I've been a Bobby Fish fan. Ever since when he was in TNA. He did pretty good in TNA. I wish he would have stayed in TNA. Then again, if he would have stayed in TNA now, I don't know how Hunter and, the great guy that now owns TNA, the guy from Anthem Sports, I forgot his name, not Carlos. I know his name is Carlos, I got his last name. I don't know how they would have booked Bobby Fish. But really, Bobby Fish needs to go back to AEW. He does. Because I really think Tony Khan fucked him over. When the Undisputed Kingdom era, whatever you want to call it. Now it's the Paragon, which I think is a stupid name. And Adam Cole keeps still saying Undisputed. Why are you saying Undisputed if your team name is the Paragon? Why don't you just call it the Undisputed Paragon? I get that, but... I mean, come on, Adam, Chugs. Alright, Liza P, great game, good DLC. Just want to point that out. Check out Adam Cole, baby, on Twitch. Tell him I sent you. Alright, so we got that. Where was I? Alright, so they hit Chasing the Dragon, and then Swerve gets in the corner, he's like, "Whose house?" Swerve's house, because he's in Seattle, his hometown, around his hometown. Hits the house call, 1, 2, 3 to get the win in under 9.5 minutes. Match, I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, they go after the Bucks, but then security came right out. Hey, good timing. They hold everybody back, and then Swerve and Ocean Spray get back in the ring. Swerve is tired of dealing with the Bucks bullshit, so he challenges them to a tag team match at All In, which was rumored, now it's official. And then Ocean Spray says, "Hey, let's up the stakes." What do you mean by that, Ocean Spray? So Ocean Spray's like, "Okay, how about you guys put up your EVP on the line?" So basically, the Bucks lose; they're not EVPs anymore. Or does Swerve and Ocean Spray become EVPs? I would assume the latter. That if the Bucks lose, which they probably will, they're no longer EVPs of AEW. Even though they don't own it, but they created it with Tony Khan and Kenny in some way Cody, but fuck Cody. Alright, so we see that. Then Swerve dies on the security, and everybody else, even Stefan, the referee, got knocked down. Uh-oh. That's gonna be some money there, Swerve. Alright, so the Bucks are going to insist Ocean Spray and Strickland put up something as well, I guess? Maybe well, it's like, alright, we'll put up our EVP's status, but you gotta, if you lose, you can't team up again or some shit, or maybe, you're suspended, or you're not gonna leave the company, obviously, but they're gonna put up something, like, not their career, but who knows? Probably something like, probably be something like, if we win, you can't team up again against us, you can't fight us. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, move on. We'll go with that. Alright, they'll get a recap of Collision with the, Dynamite and Collision with the return of the man from Japan, one of the Golden Lovers himself, not Kenny, it's Kota Ibushi. Alright, we saw that. He's going to be taking on Trent Beretta in a little bit, but before we get to that, the Bucks are in the back, and they suspend Swerve for the entire week without pay. Get out of here. Not like Swerve needs the money. So he got more money in his bank account than you do. And me too, but that's another stuff another time. Alright, then the Don Callis family come in, without Don Callis obviously. So we had the Continental Breakfast of Champions champion, Kazuchika Okada. He comes in with the Keshta and Trent and Rocky Romero, let's say. They come in and they basically said, we want to hurt Kenny too, blah blah blah. And then, so everybody leaves, except for Okada and Takeshita, whoever stare down, and Takeshita's like, oh, I remember you. So, is that a foreshadowing to maybe if Okada wins the AEW Unified title, that we're gonna get Takeshita versus Okada, or we get that sooner than we think, maybe next week? I don't know. I don't know, because technically, Takeshita says, "Oh, you're just here for a little while. You're just a loner, basically." So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I would love to see Takeshita and Okada go at it. And I would love for Takeshita to beat the fuck out of Okada. As much as I love Okada, but who doesn't love Okada these days? But bitch. So we got that. Fans were going apeshit for that segment when Takeshita and Okada were like staring at each other, and I was like, oh shit! Sign me up! I'm interested. Anywhere, anytime, even in Japan, let's do it. Right, Paul Stanley? Let's do it. Whoa! Okay, stop. We sing later. Karaoke nights tomorrow. Anyway. Moving on. Alright, then we get to Ibushi versus Trent with Rocky Romero, I say, at ringside. Decent match. Actually, it was a pretty decent match. Not great, but decent. They go up against the ropes to start. Ibushi takes Trent down to the mat, works on the arm. But then Trent sends Ibushi to the outside for a running cheap shot from Rocky Romero essay of Roppongi Vice, or RPG Vice Plus, whatever it's called now. Back in, Ibushi grabs a power slam, followed by a standing moonsault for a near fall. Sorry about that. Trent goes right back with a running knee to face into a Gotch-style power driver for a near fall. But then Ibushi snaps off some snapdragon suplexes, ow, and then traps the arm, sets up a jumping stomp to the chest, ow. Then he finishes off Trent with the big knee to face, the Kogeyame, 1, 2, 3, Kota Ibushi gets his first win back in AEW in a long time. Decent match, 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And then after the match, Okada comes out for another stare down, and then he walks away without fighting Ibushi, because we saw on Collision, Ibushi fucked him up. just to save his boy, you know. We know the story of Ibushi and Kenny, the Golden Lovers, they're semi-gay. That's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, don't splash on me. By the way, it reminds me of that joke. Why do leprechauns smell? Because they don't take golden showers. Ugh. I'm bad, I know. Get the hook! Tough crowd, it's a tough crowd. I tell you, I get no respect at all, I tell you. Alright, then we get a promo from John Moxley, the AEW champ, talks about the Hangman Adam Page, and he's lost who he is. Hangman has talked about how he isn't special. Isn't that special? You're so special. I wish I was special. So fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the fuck am I doing here? Don't I got a lovely singing voice? The ladies were coming in their pants right then and there. You know what? I have facts. Rosa was going, oh my god! Then again, shut up! Okay. Oh, you're not a great singer either, woman. Oh, she botched fucking Saturday Night Fever. God damn. She even botched Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls. One of my favorite, well, not my favorite, but one of my favorite songs. I'm like, she just up there with the mic. La 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 la. That's all she's singing. Then, Aliba! You know. Sing the fucking song! Do you know it or not? Well, you want to go sing your disco tunes, you disco queen? Shit. I'll sing my metal songs. I'll sing some Metallica. I'll sing some Pain Killer! Or something like that. They love me at the karaoke bar. At the karaoke bar! No, that's a titty bar, but... At the nudie bar! Where you drop your pants for a nickel at the nudie bar! Gotta go to a nudie bar one day. I keep saying that. Never went. I'm serious. I've never been to a nudie bar. I have gotten lap dances before, but never at a nudie bar. But my friends wanted to take me there for my birthday one year. I was like, nah, I don't want to know. As much as I was like young and stupid back then. I'm still kind of young and stupid. Ish. I'm not young anymore. I'm 48, but I'm not stupid. Then again, who cares? You might think I'm stupid, but I know more than you do, so I don't have to prove myself, so. I know more wrestling than you, I know more music than you, and I don't need to debate a bunch of fucktards from dumb fuck countries like the UK or anywhere else. Because your music sucks. Not the rock and roll. I'll give you that. The rock and roll was great. The rap. Take Ren and go fuck yourself. And that other schmuck, Token, whatever the fuck his name is. Horrible. Makes me want to vomit uncontrollably. Blah! I'd rather listen to Kendrick than those two fuckers. I'm not saying something because I don't like Kendrick, but I'll listen to him over garbage fucking UK rap. Wannabe Beastie Boy shit. You know that song I'm talking about? By Ren, Dignity's trying to do like an emulating, what's that song, Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. He did like a cover version with a fucking, it had the same beat. It was horrible though. The video was garbage. Oh, he was paying tribute to the Beastie Boys. No, he wasn't. He was just butchering it. Butchering! And by the way, I went to high school with the Beastie Boys, so fuck you! You know who also went to my high school? Marissa Tomei, but I wasn't there when she was there. I was there when the Beastie Boys were there. I didn't see them, obviously, because it was around the time they were actually getting hot when License to Ill came out, and then Paul's Boutique came out. They were well known in my high school, Edward R. Moore High School in Brooklyn, New York. They were, forget it, little punks in Edward R. Moore High School. Great. Didn't hang out with them. I wish I did. But rest in peace, A-Rock! So only two Beastie Boys left. We all know Mike D and the other guy. Forgot the other guy's name. But Ed Rock, I think, has passed away, sadly. But yeah, what could have been? But I know them more than you do, so fuck you. You think the Beastie Boys suck? Oh, we got a problem. We have a definite problem. You think the Beastie Boys are better or worse off than Ren is? Ren is garbage compared to the Beastie Boys. I'm sorry. But like I said, Kendrick's way better than him. Way better. And I hate admitting that, because I don't like Kendrick, but he's way better than that schmuck from England. Fuck him, and fuck half the country of England as it is. They're good people there. I know some people from there. I have a lot of good friends from England, but the other people that are from England suck a dick, because you're not going to hop over to the States and do anything about it. You're just going to sit home in your mommy's basement sucking my dick. That's what you're going to do. Like your girlfriends do. They're going to show you how to actually suck dick. Oh, I'm going to suck your dick like I suck Peter Gilmore's dick. Damn right. And your mother's going to do the same thing, too. So, because they on my dick more than you. I'm in your head! Yeah, my head is in your girlfriend and mom's pussy. We move on. Alright, enough about the ranting. Alright, so, where was I? Alright, so Mox talks about Adam Page, saying he lost who he is, talks about how he isn't special, and that makes Moxley sick. He wants Adam Page to reach out and grab what he deserves. That sounded vulgar. Reach out and grab him! And he says that All In, Adam Page will see what a real world champion looks like. Yeah, with a boring faction that's gone on for way too long. I am sick of the Death Riders faction. It is garbage. I love Claudio. I love Claudio. We all know we hate William Yuta. Everybody and their mom hates William Yuta. The type of guy that doesn't care. Well, William Yuta's the type of guy that went to the Space Needle. He confused the Space Needle for an actual needle. How do you do that, William Yuta, you fucking bum? You need a fucking haircut. You need a fucking shave. I know I need a shave too. It's coming in a little bit thick now, but I'll shave it this weekend. But goddamn, William Yuta, you look like a fucking homeless Japanese bum. I'm sorry. I love Japan too. Zang. So we get that. So I gave that segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a segment from early in the day. Renee Paquette interviews Rick O'Shit. Aha! He interrupts A.R. Fox and suggests that he joined his new team and he's still trying to recruit people to form his faction so he can get some fucking gold. I don't give a shit. So he cons A.R. Fox into teaming up with him against Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. He's like, oh, yeah, we're a team. What? Alright, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Get to the match. Starts it with Kevin Knight and Ricochet. And then Ricochet's like, hey, A.R. Fox, watch this! And learn something. So now there's Ricochet getting caught between Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey for some double teaming. Speedball is sent outside for a big running flippy doo from AR Fox. You know, he's playing the heel-ish. And then they take over, get back in. AR Fox has a clothesline, drops Kevin Knight, but then him and Ricochet get sent to the floor for some flippy doos by Jet Speed. We come back from break. Ricochet tries to talk his way out of trouble, like, leave me alone. And then AR Fox gets kicked in the face. Ow. And then Speedball's running shooting star press hits AR Fox for a fall. All 4 men in the ring. Fox grabs the rolling downward spiral. And then Ricochet drops to the floor. He's like, I'm not tagging you. You're done. I'm going to the back and take a shit. So Kevin Knight drops AR Fox. Hits the spinning frog splash. Not Eddie, because I don't like, but, you know. Eddie, you ever do a spinning frog splash? I couldn't get my body to twist like that. I don't know how they do that, ese pero. But he does it very well. Okay. Not as good as me. Okay. We get it. And I'm not disrespecting the dead. Suck my dick. And that's that. Suck his dick, ese. Okay. Eddie, we don't need... Stop. He probably got small fingers anyway. Oh, well... That I'll agree with. Not as small as Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, but... Oh, at least you're a two. You think you're standing up for your man. It's like, oh, he's got a big cock. Right. You were one of the people at FBW and FSW here in Brooklyn in 2016, calling him micro penis. We coined that. He still has a micro penis. Why do you think his last girlfriend went bye-bye, his so-called fiancée? Why do you think Liv Morgan kind of went away? He thinks he scored with Liv Morgan. Fuck you, Max. You did not. And I still don't know why Alicia Atout is with this guy. Why? Every time she did an interview with him, it was like Max just fucking hated her guts. And she hated him. And now they're fucking. How does that work? Yeah, I mean, if you want pussy and dick, I mean, go for it. Pussy is pussy, dick is dick. I mean. Hey, two people who hate each other can still fuck. I don't hate Rosa. I mean, when I met Rosa, it was kind of love at first sight, but, you know. First date wasn't great. Well, it went great, ended badly, not because we did anything, I don't want to get into that, but we had the second date all planned, and then, you know, 17 plus years later, and 8 years of marriage, fuck. I mean, I could hate the fucking ugly, like, not even the hottest girl I can fucking hate. Next thing you know, we're fucking, and it is good. And then we were together for like 5-10 years. What am I saying? So Alicia Atout and Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, Michael Penis himself. Let's see how long that lasts. But happy fucking to you. Alright, moving on. Alright, so Jet Speed gets the win. Match I didn't really care about. 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's that. Alright, we move on. After the match, Jet Speed gets on the mic and says, hey, we want to rescue the tag team titles away from the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Baby, Shelton Benjamin. By the way, we're getting new AEW tag team titles. A new look. Or it could be worse than the originals. Remember the originals would look actually good? And now they changed it when I think the Bucks won it, or I think it was after the Bucks won it. It looked like like most of the AEW belts look. Alright, so get that. Kevin Knight sings part of MVP's WWE... Wow, he sang his theme song. When you hear the clock tick, you better stop running. I'm coming! I love that theme. Love it. Basically, they say we want the titles at All In, and then the Hurt Syndicate come out. All of them come out. And then beat the fuck out of them. They can put them through tables, too, I forget. Yeah, they put them through tables, beat the fuck out of them. And with that out of the way, MVP has the Hurt Syndicate's music played and they go to the ring, cut a promo. And then MVP says if Jet Speed can get up, they can have the title match at All In. So I guess that's going to happen. It might be official probably by tonight. We'll see. And then Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker gets on the mic, calls MVP Montel. It's Montez. I think it's Montez. Montel, whatever. Tells the crowd to shut up. And he says, next week, I'm in a qualifying match for the Men's Casino Battle Royale. Casino Gauntlet match, whatever it's called. And All In. Then he says, hit our music. He starts bad-mouthing Seattle, shit like that. He says, I'm going to win back the belt. Doesn't matter if it's Moxley, it's Hangman. It doesn't give two shits. He's going to win back the Triple B. So, he tells the people in the back, the monkeys in the back, and Tony Catman to hit their music. But then the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, reach for the sky, boy. Jay Briscoe! Oh, this weekend, please watch the Ring of Honor YouTube channel. They're going to have the trilogy of the Briscoes and FTR. Oh, I'm going to cry this weekend watching that shit. Because we miss Jay Briscoe, man. We really do. I think been 2 years now since his untimely, shocking passing. What are you gonna do? All right, so Mark Briscoe comes out and says, "Hey, we're actually stars here, and the people can relate to him because they grew up ugly and poor." Okay. I went ahead. Sorry. All right. So Mark's like, I don't want to hear you talk all night. The producer's like, hey, we got a time limit. We gotta get him out. Get out of here. We got stuff to do. So Mac's like, I don't give a shit. I'll go all night because unlike you, we're actually stars here in the Hurt Syndicate, and people can relate to you, Mark, because they grew up ugly and poor. Basically, if you get in, you're gonna lose again. So go back to Sandy Fork, Delaware, pick up some chicken shit. Oh, dude. Come on, dude. I don't have to get so personal, y'all. Anyway, Mark talks about MJF going through a lot as a child, so the word of the day is empathy. The word of the day is empathy. You believe in empathy, you will not be homeless. Or something like that. You can achieve, you will not be homeless. Old joke. Maybe Max is trying to overcompensate for having a tiny kosher pickle. Micro penis, tiny pickle. Loved it for 30 years, and then the crowd's like, kosher pickle. Fucking Marks. Oh, and just like, shut up. So MVP cuts MJF off, and yes, we get a kosher pickle chant. Oh, I loved it. So the Hurt Syndicate will get out, so Briscoe can lose in peace. So they let Mark go to the ring. I'm surprised they didn't whip his ass after that. So yeah, so it looks like we got Shelton and Bobby defending the belts against Jet Speed, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight. They're not going to win the tag titles, obviously. I'll be shocked if they did, but yeah. Alright, so I get that segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright. Then we get to a fatal 4-way match to see who will be entrant number 1 in the Men's Casino Gauntlet match. So we have Mark Briscoe, the Ring of Honor champion, Bandito Ese. Roddy comes out with Killswitch Engage, probably one of the greatest songs in their history. The end! Okay, I'm not gonna sing. And Take a Shitter. I was thinking, yeah, the catcher's gonna win this, right? No. Ring of Honor title not on the line. Oh, surprising. Taz tries to make this a 4-way international deal. Okay. And then realize that 2 of them are American! Come on, dude! How can this be an international warfare if Mark's from Delaware, Roddy's from Tampa, Florida? You're from Red Hook, brother! Excalibur's from somewhere in Reseda. And Erika Boring's from Boringville. Boringville, USA. Erika Boring and his family. But I digress. Alright, so it starts off with Takeshita shouldering Bandito down to start. That goes nowhere. They go outside. Rodney punches Mark. They've had battles back in Ring of Honor, the good years. Even one for the Ring of Honor title, I think, a year or so ago. When Mark won the title, and then Roddy got a shot, and then Roddy lost, obviously. Look at that. We got an apron blockbuster on Bandito. Ow. And then Roddy drops Mark again, and we go to break. Come back. Roddy gives Mark a nice drop kick into his patented backbreaker, because he is the Messiah, the backbreaker. We get clothesline by Bandito. And then we get the Undertaker. The Undertaker sit-up from Bandito. Where did you learn that? The goat of all goats of the modern era, the Undertaker. But then Takeshita shoves him off the top rope. Mark goes for a froggy roll and missed. No water in the pool for you, sir. Then he gets rolled up for a near fall, which left Takeshita to kick Roddy in the face. And then Bandito and Mark hit something off the top. I don't know what it was. Mark decks Bandito, covers Takeshita for a near fall. And this match went long. Like, nobody would cover somebody. I'm like, stop the match! Somebody pin somebody! 11-minute match. It should have went at least 10. Anyway, Takeshita breaks out the 21 plex. German suplexes Bandito and Mark at the same time. That was nice. Roddy makes a save, charges into Takeshita's Blue Thunder Bomb, and we all know that doesn't get the win unless you're Sami Zayn, who's won it twice with that specialty move. He gets a new fall out of that. Bandito is back with the X-knee to Takeshita, and the German suplex sends him to the floor. Roddy comes back in with the strong knee on Bandito, right in the mush. Then hits End of Heartache. But then Mark comes in with Froggy Bow on Roddy. 1, 2, 3. Mark is entrant number 1 in the Casino Gauntlet match. And I think the way to win that match is you have to, is the first person that actually wins and gets a pin. That match is going to be chaotic. Even the women's match. I don't even know how many people, entrants are there. Going to be like, I think 20, 21 maybe. I think it's 21, 22. Who knows? Who cares? We get all that. Alright, so good match. The Fatal 4-Way match. Mark gets the win finally. Finally, Mark gets a win on Collision or Dynamite. Finally, he gets a win. So good job, Mark, there. And that's that. Alright, then we get to my favorite part of the show. Adam Cole, baby! The TNT Champion issues an open challenge to any member of the Don Callis family for tonight's Collision, and it was answered by Josh Alexander. So that should be a pretty good match tonight. But we all know who's going to win that. And it ain't going to be Josh Alexander. You think Adam Cole's going to lose to him, the walking weapon himself, former two-time TNA champ? Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. Have to see tonight. Come up in a couple hours. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we get to the women's qualifying match. We got Chris Statlander, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion for almost 1,000 days. Epic fucking theme she has. Athena, who came out with my girl, Billy Starks. 20-something-year-old Billy Starks. Willow Nightingale, the Western Fun Girl. Bam! And Thunder Rosa. Yay! Alright. The winner of this match is entrant number 1 in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. Athena's belt. Obviously not on the line either. So anyway, I'm not going to go through all this because I got things to do. Back and forth match, they went. Billy Starks got the grabs the title belt, but again just gets sent into the ring steps. Ow! Athena's gets back up, suplexes Thunder Rosa off the steps. Ow! And they're going to be fighting tonight on Ring of Honor TV. It's Global Wars tonight in Mexico. That's taped, so it's Thunder Rosa and I think it's La Catalina taking on Athena and I think Billy Starks or Decla, I forget. But that should be fun tonight. But I'm not going to watch it, obviously. I will be watching it later, but I'm going to be watching Collision in picture-in-picture with TNA, so. Because I got it like that, because I got the Rich Man's Cable, you don't. Alright. So Athena suplexes her off the ropes, but then Marina Shafir comes out to distract Willow Nightingale, and then William Yuta's in the fucking ring, tries to jump Willow. That ain't working, because Willow comes off the ropes and bounce! Period. Sends William Yuta back to Japan, that fucker. And then that distraction led to Chris Statlander kind of turning heelish and hits Saturday Night Fever on Willow. 1, 2, 3 in under 11 minutes. Chris Statlander is entrant number 1 in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. So is Statlander kind of joining up with the Death Riders? Maybe we'll get a tag team with Statlander and Marina Shafir. That would be interesting to see. I don't know. But we do get Athena and Thunder Rosa not at All In. It's going to be at Supercard. It's going to be in Thunder Rosa's home state, not hometown, home state of Texas. You think she's going to win? Fuck no. As much as I love her, Melanie. I love you, Mel, but, I mean, you're not going to win. I think Athena is not going to... She is not losing that belt at Supercard. She's going to go 3 years plus now. Jesus Christ. She's turning into female Roman right now. Not with your tribal chief. I mean, the only person I think that could probably beat her is probably if Declan goes to Ring of Honor. I don't know right now. I just can't see Thunder Rosa of all people being the one in almost 1001. Not 1001. I'm talking 1000-1 to finally beat Athena and end her reign of terror. Not gonna be her. I'm thinking it's gonna be somebody either from the main roster like Megan Bayne or Thekla or who knows at this point. She could just retire with the belt and just have a dumb fucking tournament because Tony Khan loves tournaments. She just retire with the title, go to the main roster, beat the fuck out of Mercedes, and get the TBS title if Mina doesn't have it before then. Or beats whoever is the AEW Women's Champion, then holds that hostage. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, so we get that. Match was alright, 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, we get a video on Nick freaking Wayne and his dad, Christian, wanting a shot at the AEW Tag Team titles, become the first father-son Tag Team champions. Well, we know Christian is not Nick Wayne's father, technically. Christian just bangs Nick Wayne's mom, who's got it going on. Oh, you lucky bastard. Should have been me. Look at that. Alright, then we get a promo from FTR. Fuck the Revival with Stokely Hathaway, that idiot. Cash Wheeler, he's got a clock! Everybody run! Cash Wheeler's got a gun! Yeah. Alright, so not happy with my good buddies, the Outrunners. Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum, who still follow me on Twitter. And Instagram now. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. So they're mad at them for chasing them off on Collision. So then Stokely says, we're going to talk about this tonight on Collision in a tag team match. So we want to settle the deal on a tag team match player. If it happens. If it happens tonight. We'll see. With that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the main event of Dynamite. Hangman Adam Page comes out doing some hot boy shit. Takes on Mr. CEO, the Beast, Mortos. So, using his so-called girlfriend to get him a main event slot. Hey, anything works. I used to do that at XWF. Stop stealing it. I used to use my hot, amazingly hot wife, Valerie Sky. Oh, you gotta love her. She got me title shots galore. Not in the way you think. Not like she fucks some guy in the back or some shit. Or give him a title shot! I'll suck your dick! No, she sucked my dick long time. What do you think I got so many extreme title shots? Not because of that, but because, you know, I earned it. 17-time XWF Extreme Champion. 5-time Heart Champion. Former Universal Champion. Former King of the XWF. Finalist in the Lethal Lottery Tournament. Former two-time Trios Champion, among other titles I won. Well, there wasn't that many other titles besides the World title, which was the Universal title, but... You know, people from the XWF say they gave that to me because the former champion was a dick, didn't want to drop it to me. And then the so-called owners, now they're... basically kicked that fucker out, gave me the title, I held it for a fucking week, got fucking robbed in an Elimination Chamber match by a former tag team champion partner of mine. You know who you are, you fucker. Stay away from me. I don't even follow them on Discord. I don't even go on Discord anymore and talk to them anymore. I don't even bother with Discord. Discord is a garbage front. The only time I go on Discord is to check things that Conquer Divide is doing on there. I don't use Discord. I hate Discord as it is. Discord's just a wannabe fucking, Skype. That's what it used to... Remember Skype? We don't even use Skype anymore. Skype went goodbye. We was replaced by Zoom, or Microsoft Teams now, or Google Chat, whatever it's up to now. But Skype was fun back in the day. I agree. I mean, I won't lie about that. I used Skype a few times to talk to a couple people. I think I talked to Jeff the Iceman one time on Skype. A few other people, I don't remember. Long time ago. Like 2013, 14, maybe a little bit of 15, but then I just don't even bother. Never bothered using Skype ever again, because I thought it was just, people doing Skype calls and just retarded. But there were some good Skype calls back in the day on YouTube. Some good ones. I actually remember one good one where a certain Mendejo got annihilated. Because he thought he can fuck with the prophecy. And what happened? The prophecy went on Skype, we fucked him up. And now he's irrelevant. He's gone. Bye-bye, bitch. And that's that. Take your fake fat wife and go fuck yourself. I don't even know if he's still with a chick. Care less. Care less about that guy. A New York dog? Irrelevant. Alright, we get that. Alright, so he hits that. Then we get a triangle clothesline, sends the Beast outside for a four-way slam in the corner as we go to break. Come back. Both of them miss a clothesline, so the Hangman connects for a near fall. Hits a sit-out powerbomb for another near fall. Goes to the moonsault and missed out to the floor. Ow. No water in the pool for you, Hangman. The Beast runs him over, grabs the pop-up Samoan drop. That is nice for a near fall on the inside of the ring. But the Hangman comes back with a shot of his own. Sets up the discus lariat into the buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3. The Hangman does some cowboy shit. Gets the win in under 10 minutes. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. But then afterwards, the lights go out. Sabu! No, not you, Sabu. No. You stay there. Stay. Be good, though. Be good. Good. Terry, watch him. No, not you, Terry. I know your name is Terry. I'm talking about Terry Funk. What do you want, Mr. Joseph? Can you keep the other Terry, Sabu away from me? Get over here, you maniac! I know you're great in Japan, but I was a hardcore legend in Japan. Japan, #1 forever! And you better remember that, Saboof! Calm down. We have to get Mikey over here and just stop the madness. Why you say my name? Yeah, Mike, can you, calm down Terry Funk and Yellow Terry, Sabu? Yeah, you guys stop fighting or I'll kick your ass and put you through a flaming table! Ah, 'cause I'm awesome! Okay. Thank you, Mike. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Joseph. You have a great show. I gotta go. I gotta take a shit. Oh, thank you for telling us that, Mike. Oh, God. You say goodbye. Bye! All right. The craziness that happens on my show. You gotta love it. Moving on. Alright, so the lights go out, and then the Bucks are in the ring. They get the EVP trigger on the Hangman, which is what happened last week when the Hangman accidentally hit, I think it was Matthew Jackson. And then the Death Riders come out again without Claudio. I don't know what happened to Claudio. Something happened with his, I think he's sick, or I don't know what happened to Claudio. Where's Claudio? Probably back in Switzerland or wherever he lives. He's drinking some coffee. Welcome to my cafe. My name is Claudio. Come to my cafe. Oh, I missed that show on YouTube. He has his own Twitch, which he does some gaming, and he does some coffee reviews here and there, but, yeah. I miss Claudio's Cafe on YouTube. Religiously miss it. I miss BTE, too. I think we all do miss BTE. They're thinking of making it a movie. How is that gonna go? I don't know. I want to be part of that movie. Matt and Nick, give me a call. Because I was on BTE for like a second. I forgot what episode that was. It was 250. I forget. I'll have to look it up. But you see me for like a brief second and you barely can see me. But still on BTE and you weren't. Got a lot more hits. Not as much as 2 million, but got a couple 100,000. But I digress. Alright, so they come out. Moxley beats the crap out of Adam Page. Chokes him almost to death. I mean, legit to death. Because like, Hangman's like, and his face was turning red, blue, purple. All the fucking colors of the Skittles box. Skittles, pasas candies! And then the Ops come out. Hook, not Hook. Shibata. I think Hook came out. Maybe I missed Hook. I don't know. But anyway. So Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Powerhouse Will Hobbs come out with chairs. But that didn't work because, Mortis, the Bucks, and the Death Riders were basically hounding them. And I was like, you're not getting in the ring. And then, eventually, Will Ospreay comes in and finally chases them off. And then medics come in to check if Adam Page has a pulse. He barely does, like, doesn't puke or anything. He's just like, can't breathe halfway. Alright, then we see Moxley in the crowd. He promises to show the world what a real world champion looks like. And then we pretty much fade to black. And the show is over. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so that ends Dynamite. And, yeah. That's it. So, decent show, not great. So I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. Any comment down below. You can do your own video reply if you wish. I don't give a shit what you do. But please hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't, well, too bad. You watched it anyway. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 850, then on our road to 900, then on our road to 1,000. Hopefully sometime by the end of the year or early next year. We'll keep on chugging. We're at 827 right now. So, hopefully by the end of the summer, by Labor Day, we'll get to 850. But we'll see what happens with that. But please hit the subscribe button down below on this channel, my other channels as well. Show your love support. Leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments. I'll delete it, and you probably get blocked. And if you don't like it, tough shit. And follow me on social media. I will be live tweeting tonight with Collision. Not TNA, but Collision tonight. So check me out on Twitter. Link is down below. And all that good shit. And don't forget to hit that bell for the next video, which will probably be coming probably after Collision tonight. I'll do my Raw review, and then tomorrow, big day tomorrow. We gotta talk about TNA and Ring of Honor tomorrow. Then I'm gonna do my Night of Champions predictions. Even if there's matches added, I will put it in the comments. So if I miss a match, it gets added later on in the night, because SmackDown is taped tomorrow at 1 p.m. So if you want to watch it live, go ahead. But I'm watching the taped version at 8, so. From Saudi Arabia. They were in Saudi Arabia, so they got there okay. Didn't have to worry about the fucking war. With a so-called war with Iran and Israel and us, but it's still going on. Idiots. Can't even take a ceasefire seriously. Fucking morons. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll do a Night of Champions predictions tomorrow. And then, we'll do, hopefully tomorrow night after SmackDown goes off the air, because it's the final 3-hour show. So hopefully probably around 12, 1 o'clock in the morning tomorrow night, we'll do SmackDown, because I don't not want to do it tomorrow, Saturday morning, like around 10, 11 o'clock, and then go right into, Night of Champions. But I would do SmackDown hopefully late tomorrow night, get you ready for Night of Champions. I will do the review Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, probably early Saturday night, because I do got some stuff to do this weekend, so I want to get it done early, and then I had the weekend to myself, so I'm not going to do videos, hopefully not do any videos, either on Saturday evening, Saturday night, because I will be out Saturday night and part of Sunday, so I really don't want to do a video on Sunday, unless something big, huge comes up, we'll see, but, so hit that bell, turn on all notifications, so when you get those videos, you see it, and that's that. And if you're not getting my notifications, I know some people are not getting my notifications, not my fault, it's Neil and his team of monkeys that can't fix fucking shit, especially last night. People cannot watch the live streams because it was buffering and shit. YouTube needs to fucking die. They have so many bugs, they have more bugs. I don't even know. They have a ton of bugs. They need some raid! They need people to fucking fix the fucking website. And they need to change it back to, like, the old days. When we had the video reply feature. We had the messenger feature where we can message each other. We don't have that anymore. Annotations go bye-bye. The webcam feature go bye-bye. So many things that the channel art went bye-bye real quick. Remember when we had custom artwork and our back looked like MySpace, Kenny, MySpace, It was so good back in the day from like when I started in 2009. And then pretty much from there, I don't know, I think it was when Susan took over around that time, it just started going downhill. And it's gone downhill for years. And then pretty much from 2011 on, the wrestling community, the WC died out. We know why. The IWC, it just has a bunch of assholes who think they're great and they're not. I'm not part of the community. I'm just a guy, I'm a good-looking guy, I think, I talk about wrestling, I'm part of the, you can technically say I'm part of the community, but I'm not part of the, I feel I'm not part of the community. I'm just a random YouTuber talking about wrestling, giving my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, fuck you. But there's some great women that talk about wrestling, like Issa, like Denise Salcido. There's a few others down the pipe that I'm starting to get into. Luge, Lauren Luge does, great videos as well. There's a few others I don't remember the names, but I've been watching some of their content. Pretty good so far. But, so support your local, well, not your local, support your fellow wrestling, YouTubers out there, whether it be male or female. But really, the female should get more attention than us. I'm just saying. But so check them out. Tell them I sent you, and then all that good shit. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some stuff to do before we get to TNA tonight and Collision tonight. So I'll be back later tonight with your official. I'll do Raw. I'll try to get Collision done tonight or maybe early tomorrow. We'll see about that. Because I do got a few more videos to come tonight and through this week. Up till probably mid-Saturday. Like I said, at the Night of Champions, I'm not doing any more videos. So if I don't do my Collision review this weekend, it will definitely come Monday evening before Raw. And then hopefully we'll be back on a good pace as we head into July with a big week of action. Right after July 4th weekend, we got All In weekend, NXT Great American Bash, Saturday Night's Main Event, Evolution 2. It's gonna be... July is gonna be a the start of it is gonna be insane. Insane, indeed. We got that. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Peace.